Hey guys, Crescent Moon. I mentioned in another video that I was gonna do a burnt petition for my witch's ball, and my black candle is going out. It's already done its work. We've been in here for a little while, and I've tried to shoot this video a couple times. But anyway, uh, I have you facing this way because the work's already done, so it doesn't matter. It might to some people, but I've done what I need to do. I've moved things out of the way that need to be moved. Everything's good. It's a mess because it's always a mess, but I'm gonna try and clean it up Sunday. But anyway, what I did, and before I got my cauldron, I was no judgments passed. I was using my sink because it's a big old stainless steel sink, and I just didn't want to burn in a pot or something or a piece of glass and it bust on me. So anyway, I don't have to use my sink anymore, which I'm sure my husband and my son are very thankful for. But now that I had my cauldron, and I couldn't enjoy the full moon last night because Georgia weather sucks and it was storming all night, which I think that's the second one in a row that I've missed, and I'm really getting aggravated, more than aggravated. So I did work on this last night after my husband went to bed because he has to sleep with earplugs because I snore really bad. So he just puts them in before, like when he goes to bed. That way, when I go to bed, I don't have to wait. It's like stick it in his anyway. He puts earplugs in, and I'm just a bear at night. I can come in here and work, and he never knows I'm in here. Except for when, like, you see the candles in the back, they start flickering, and he might get agitated by that, and it might wake him up, and then I, put a sheet over your head, go to bed. But I did my petition, and I'm gonna, now that I have my cauldron, I'm so happy with having an actual cauldron and not having to run to the kitchen to do something and then run back. It's just stupid. But I got this. I did my petition. I signed my petition. I wrote out everything that I needed to say, and I used paper bags that I keep in another paper bag. And I just cut them up. Anytime I can get a paper bag at a store, I just grab one, or I'll ask for one. So what I do is, there are 6 of us in this house. So for each corner, that's a representation of a person. So I write my petition, and I'm kind of OCD, so I will double up and put a pentagram on the inside and then sign it. I'm really kind of OCD about stuff. I will fold my corners inward to each other, and then fold, because there are 2 pets in this house, and fold them up. So then all people and animals are represented. And then after that, I will say my petition out loud to Lord and Lady, or God and Goddess, whatever you prefer. I say Lord and Lady, and then my goddess is Hecate. So I speak to her as I'm going, through my petition. How am I trying to say this? I talk to her throughout repeating my petition. That is so hard to say. So I talk to her. I ask for Lord and Lady for, guidance and whatnot, blessings. And then I lit this on fire, and then I let it burn in the cauldron. And as it's burning, I'm also saying my petition. And I say it until it's done, which doesn't take too long. I normally get to recite it like once or twice, and then it's done. So anyway, that's what I do. I wanted to, because I had mentioned it in the other video, and I wanted to actually follow through and do it. And I was putting a bookshelf together for my mom's, and I wanted to go ahead and get it done, because what I intended to do last night just didn't happen. So anyway, and I also I don't know how many of you do this. I think more than I think probably do. That you view your, I don't, okay, let me say this. I love to just sit in here and stare at, the candles, or be in my sacred space. I mean, my whole house is my sacred space. It's my bubble. I always call my house my bubble. This is my bubble. And I don't know how many people just love to sit in front of their altar and relax. Like, my husband comes home and he gets right on the couch, puts the show, whatever he wants to watch on, has a glass of tea or whatever, and that's his chill spot for a good portion of the evening. So because he works like 12, 13 hours a day, he's tired and doesn't want to deal with anything. And I'm the same way when I get home, but what I do is I go get my cup of coffee and get some stuff done, throughout the house if I have to make dinner, depending on what time I get off. And then I'll come in here and light some candles, some incense, and I will just sit and relax and kind of like reflect on my day. Even though this is my working altar, and right now, because I had to take a couple of them down, and I'm reworking another one, this is my main space. And because I can come in here and close the door, this is where I'm most comfortable. And I just like to sit and relax and reflect and meditate. And I don't know how many people do that, or if it's, I don't know if a lot of people just view it as their working space. I'm in here to do this, this, and this, and then I'm out. I don't see it that way. But I'm not everybody else, so I don't know how. I guess what I'm asking is, how do you feel about your altar space? Whether it be your working altar, or your prosperity altar, or your ancestor altar, or a divination altar. Like, is there one that you just like to sit at and relax, or am I the only one that feels that way? Because that could be the case. I could be the weirdo, and I'm the only one that likes to sit in here and just chill. Whether it's thinking up the next thing I want to work on, or what I want to do in my book of shadows, or a purchase I feel is necessary for another thing that I want to do, or, whatever. I just like to sit here, and I want to know, I guess, if I'm the only one. And if I am, that's cool. I'm alright. But I have some other stuff I'll probably show you Sunday. Today's Friday. And I haven't really interacted with my husband other than get him to put the bookshelf together. He kind of had a crappy day, so he's chilling and I'm chilling, and I wanted to make this video because I had time to do it. And yeah, so I'm still thinking I'm going to do the altar tour, but I'm finishing my bookshelf because Mom was getting rid of it, and it's a really good bookshelf, so I snatched it. I'm telling you, I come home with stuff from her all the time. And it's such a help because it's something I don't have to purchase. If she's getting rid of it, I might as well repurpose it. So, and my mom tends to get really cool shit, so it works out. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I hope you're doing wonderful work and having good days. And if you're having bad days, I hope they get better. And, blessed be, and I will see you Sunday. Night night.